is even een discussie. Volgens mij mogen we weggaan. Als je het zo ziet.
The FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships have reached the quarter-final stages across the men's and women's draws. But who is going to go to the semis? Up next, Australia take on Brazil right here in The Hague. Hello and welcome to the Hofheimer, right in the heart of the city. The purpose-built stadium on a floating pontoon right in front of the Parliament building as we get ready for our feature match from the quarter-finals in the women's draw. Australia's Louise Bawden and Clancy are up against Lima and Fernanda from Brazil. The weather, it's a rather cool evening, but the action on court will no doubt be hot. Players just going through the final phases of the warm-up, and first glimpse of Fernanda for Brazil, wearing the number 2 top. Lima will be wearing the number 1 shirt. Fernanda, a blocker by trade, and in your picture, Clancy, number 2 for Australia. This is currently how things look. Holtwick and Semler have won their quarterfinals. They're through to the semis, and so this match will determine who will be playing against Germany for a place in the final. Well, both teams have been involved in some spectacular volleyball already today in their round of 16 match. But the games just get more and more difficult as you progress through. And this one is going to be difficult for both teams, you feel. Australia have height and power, Brazil have guile and cunning. Australia employed a particular tactic in their win over the Netherlands, which was for Toliko de Guevara on 2. Anton Pevic is the man in charge today from Slovenia, and he'll be ably assisted by Bas van der Meyden from the Netherlands. Time to meet the teams officially. Toliko Clancy's 23 from Adelaide, 1m84. She has a best ever finish of bronze medal. That was in Porridge at the major this year. $118,000 in prize money, and her playing partner Louise Bawden, 33 years of age, from Mitcham. Career best silver in Staria Błonki in 2009. This by far the pair's biggest effort match in their careers, with a chance to make it into the semi-finals of the World Championship. Fernanda Alves, 30, from Rio de Janeiro, won in The Hague in 2014 out on the beach. And her playing partner, 31 years of age, from Fortaleza, lives in Rio now. Tayana de Souza Lima, 6 career wins, $340,000 in prize money to her name. Final exchange of pleasantries between the two teams before we get this one underway. It's crunch time once again here at The Hague as these two teams battle it out for a place in the semi-finals. Well, the players are ready, the crowd are ready. Best of 3 sets. Here we go. Australia in blue serving, Brazil in yellow receiving. That's a decent serve from Tiliqua. Chases on, but Bawden decides better of it. And Brazil have their side out. Good swing, cross-court from Clancy. Too hot for Lima to handle on that occasion. Unforced error from Fernanda gives Australia an early lead. A taste perhaps of things to come. Everybody working hard in the rally and not giving up on it. That may well have been going wide. Fernanda still played it though. Nice play from Fernanda. Good touch in the block to slow the ball down, and a better shot from her with her back to the net. Not such a good serve. Bawden makes the net touch, and again, Brazil just edge in front, first end change. Good block from Fernanda. Bawden put under pressure from the serve, and then that's a great block from Fernanda to back it up. And that's what Clancy can do. Why she was such a threat against the Netherlands, ultimately Australia winning the match. But Bawden kept popping it up, and Clancy kept going over on 2 to put it away. Brazil trying to serve tough enough to stop that happen during the rest of this one. Oh, that's a good serve. Lima going after it. Taken up by the ball and didn't have the balance or the strength to bring it back into play. So 2 errors in a row from Lima, and Australia now move in front. Didn't catch the block, didn't find the sideline. Good pick up from Clancy, but not quite close enough to Bawden. The play to continue. Nice play from Clancy. We'll see a lot of that throughout the course of this match if Brazil don't serve tough enough. Nice play from Fernanda. Well, these two teams have history, and it's recent history as well, as we look at this replay once again. Fernanda under pressure, but Lima pops us up and allows her to get the side out. Nice play from Lima. Good swing from Fernanda. They last met, these two teams, in St. Petersburg at the last event before this World Championships. And it was in Pool E, Alves and Lima winning 2-0, 21-19, 21-12. Good swing. Nice play from Lima. Plenty of power on that one. Lima gets ready with the ball. Nice touch from Fernanda. Lima just couldn't quite get that one, and Australia get the side out. One catching a thermal, not coming down in time. Just 1 point away from the technical timeout now. And it is Australia who have the lead at the technical timeout.
Dan hebben wij ook even de tijd om sowieso om het veld weer een beetje bij elkaar te harken. En dan hebben we ook de tijd om iets uit te delen. We hebben namelijk die 6 mensen op de stoelen gezet, hè? Hebben jullie al een goede bag gepakt? Ik zeg pak even de goede bag, want die hebben ze natuurlijk verdiend. Eigenlijk gewoon alleen maar door in beeld iets te komen. Ik zou zeggen, laten we vooral zien. Maar inderdaad, de goodie bags. En u heeft niet alleen de goodie bag, u wordt ook misschien wel verrast met het feit dat één van de goodie bags zit namelijk ook nog een voucher.
Some action from the super slow-mo camera being used here in Den Haag and across the other venues as well. But after today, all the action will be concentrated here in The Hague as we have our semi-finals and then the bronze medal matches and gold medal matches from the men's and women's events. Clancy with the serve. Nice swing from Lima. It's a tough serve, but she dealt with it well. And then put a good ball away cross court. Nice block from Bawden. She doesn't normally go in and put the block up. Certainly not with the success we've seen lately. That was a really good play from her, just waiting up. Across she goes, down goes the ball. Initially it was a good serve from Brazil to deny Australia from going over on 2. And despite putting the ball into transition, Australia is still able to get the side out from defence. So really good work from them. Good dig from Clancy. And that's off the block and out of play. And another big point for Australia as they begin to make a move now. Great technique from Clancy. Bawden with the serve. Clancy left over on that right-hand side. Loads of room for Fernanda to pop this one over with the pokey. Oh, that's a dodgy one, isn't it? It's like the spaghetti separator. She's using her thumb to play that ball over and get control. Spotted by the super slow-mo. Difficult for the refs to see it. It is an illegal play. But Brazil notorious for using it. Juliana in particular used to use it heavily. Good up from Clancy. And a nice wipe off the block. Great play. Really good pickup. And a great finish.
Serve goes out of bounds. Tells you a lot of risk in the serve. Otherwise you get the ball easy on the stand back. Het gaat namelijk bij beachvolleybal laten leren niet over hoe moeilijk een score is, maar hoe lang hou je het vol.
Great swing again. Lovely play from Australia. Well, it's looking at the other quarter-final matchups. China are playing Brazil. Wang and Yue against Barbara and Agatha. And then we've got Canada against Brazil again. Bansley and Pavan are up against Antonelli and Juliana, who overcame a titanic battle against Larissa and Talita, 15-13 in a decider to get into the quarters. Massive block from Bawden. That's 2 now for her in this game. They're getting the better of Lima. Brazil called timeout. That's the score as it stands at the moment.
We hebben dit WK een nieuw iets geleerd. Dus met z'n allen eigenlijk een beetje zoals Volleyball. Met z'n allen de handen erboven. Echt voor je op het hoofd van de handen. En dan gaan we straks een beetje op en neer. En dan moeten we dan als de spelers teruggaan. Technische time-out straks in 1. En dan gaan we in 8 stapjes naar boven. En dan ben je dus bij 4 op de helft. En als je bij 8 boven bent...
It's a novel way of being able to see the volleyball, isn't it? In the sunglasses of the player. There was that little spaghetti separator move from Fernanda. You're not allowed to get your thumb under the ball when it's being played like that. It's an illegal play. You either play it off of your knuckles or off of the very ends of your fingers. Tipping isn't allowed on the beach. Australia with the serve. They got a 3-point advantage in this first set. On the road to 21 points. And now it's a 4-point advantage. 3 huge blocks now for Bawden. She's having a field day at the net against Lima. Sets up, gets across, and down goes the ball. Bawden once more. Nice pick from Clancy. That's good use from Bawden. And a really good pickup as well, deciding not to go to the net. That's a bit tight, though. Too tight in the end. Fernanda with the pokey over the block, away from Clancy. And Brazil have a much-needed side out. Almost worked, but just too tight to the net. Oh, Brazil will have done their homework. They know that Australia did that against the Netherlands to win the match. And they know that their serving will have to be tougher on Bawden to stop her from putting it up and allowing Clancy to do that. Oh, unforced error from Lima. She's had a couple of those already. And now Australia are just 2 points away from taking the first set. Good touch and a good cover by Lima. But a real opportunity now to set up set point for Australia. Bawden. Good read from Lima. Oh, nice play. Bawden decided to break, and that just allowed Lima to get her hand right through the ball and put this one away cross court. Really good effort, picking the ball up, putting it into transition, and then putting it away. That was close, but it's a good leave. And so it is set point for Australia. Clancy makes the dig. She's going to have a swing for the set. Oh, and she's taken it brilliantly. Australia lead 1-0. Brilliant start for the Aussies to take that opening set. And just a quick glimpse there of Nat Cook, former Olympian, has a gold medal from the Sydney Olympics for Australia, and she'll be delighted with the way that her young protégés have dealt with this, particularly Clancy. That is awesome. Well, the perfect start for Australia.
Got to keep jumping hard. That's bringing out the good contacts, the shots, the height, and it's digging in Tiana. Yeah. Keep bringing that. That's strong in play. Yeah.
It's always great to hear what the players have to say. Gives you a good insight into what's going on. Here are your first set stats. An ace from Australia, 3 blocks to 1. And just 2 errors less. All adds up to that comfortable win, really. Here are the highlights.
Laten we ze ontvangen met een warm applaus aan de fans of Australia.
We're about to get ready with the second set. It's a must-win set for Brazil if they're going to take this one to a decider. Otherwise, Australia will be in the semis. Lima with the serve. And a solid start for the girls in blue. An easy lead for Brazil. Good reach from Bawden, good pick up from Lima, and a clever play from Fernanda. Great skills from Brazil. Bawden did well to keep it in play. Lima did even better. It's an unforced error from Clancy. Off balance, trying to go cross court, didn't work. Well, it touched Fernanda in the block as he went past her. That's why she dug it back over. And at the second time of asking, Clancy's not going to make the same mistake. Brilliant swing from her, as we call it, threading the eye of the needle, inside the block and inside the defender behind. Another good shot from Lima. She's going to be up against it with Bawden in her face blocking. Bawden has a height advantage, so Lima's always having to hit smart. And when she doesn't, she gets put down. That's a great swing. Great work from Bawden. So at the first end change, just 1 point separating the two teams. I mentioned earlier that Nat Cook is in the crowd watching and looking on. Her playing partner from the Sydney Olympics, Kerry Pottars, just tweeted the fact that she's on her way over to The Hague for the semi-finals. And we'll be hoping that Australia will be in it. It's looking good at the moment with that one set in the bag, but Brazil have the advantage in this second set. Well, that's a classic example of Brazil of trying to take Clancy out of action, pushing Bawden really, really deep, so she can't put it in close enough to the net for Clancy to have a swing, having to do the job herself, but she did it brilliantly. Lima again, working the block. This time getting it off Clancy and out of play. Oh, good swing. Bawden bringing the heat cross court. Good up from Clancy. Well, that's the one time didn't really favour Bawden, being a lefty coming into that ball, having to play it with her left hand, give her an awkward angle to try and put the ball over. If she was right-handed, she could have just rolled that one to the line. And you can see you're always struggling a little bit with that play. And a nice block from Fernanda. Good serve. Lima tries to go over. Clancy ready for it. Another good dig from Lima. Fernanda on the chase. Oh, amazing how she got that one over the net. And Clancy again hammering the ball cross court. And Australia once again showing just how good they are at this level, making Brazil work so hard. And it's Clancy who puts the ball away. Bawden with the serve. Fernanda finds some room down the line.
8-6 still ahead. With a 7-point difference. That's equal to 7, so we do a side change.
Well, Brazil have the better record coming into this quarter-final, and that is a great ace serve from Lima. It's not about the power, it's about the precision. It's right down that panic channel. Good effort from Lima. And a brilliant play from Fernanda. And now Brazil are in a really good position here. So much so, Australia have called timeout.
Winners of the first set, but now behind with a gap of 4 points.
Again, that pokey coming off for the thumb as well as Fernanda. But it works.
That's the way, I like it. Misschien is het leuk als we dat gewoon even zien. Muziek zelf dan doen we met de twee lange tribunes, doen we de tekst. That's the way I like it. En dan doen we met de oefentribunes. Schat in wat die tekst moet doen. We gaan even met z'n allen. That's the way, I like it.
We just got a view of one of the pokies from Fernanda where her thumb was out to the side. And then she does one where she brings it up underneath just to get that little bit of added control, which means she's playing it off of the finger, off of the thumb tip, which is an illegal move. But it's very difficult for the referees to see if she actually touches the thumb. Lima's serve. And Australia's side out.
Ze hebben opgesteld serveren na de time-out die ze namen. De trein voor hun punten was snel in de eerste set. En dan keer achter de vrij gaan.
Well, that's an unforced error from Lima. She has had a few of those. The consistency isn't at the level she would like it. That brings Australia back into this one. Just 2 behind now. That's better. This time Lima going with the shots down the line into the corner. Too far away for Clancy to make a meaningful touch. Well, given the opportunity, they will use it, won't they, and go over on 2. Nice play by Clancy. Bawden saying she was infringed and couldn't go and play the ball. I'm not sure she was particularly. I don't think it would have made any difference. That's what the referee has to decide as she goes up here. Is there a clash? Oh yes, she lands on her foot, but is that a case of Lima being under on her side or her being under on Lima's side? Either way, it just meant she couldn't quite get across to get the ball. So at 9-12, the technical timeout's upon us. Brazil with the lead. The beach girls have been working hard all week, keeping the fans entertained when the players have taken timeouts. There's only two players in the world of volleyball that you put your money on to make that play with high hands defense. They are both Brazilian, but they're not here. Well, in this game anyway. Juliana and Talita. Now, Talita's out of the competition, so only Juliana left. Good cut from Lima. Great power from her to cut that away from the body and deliver the heat. Well, it's a foot fault being signalled by the lines judge, not spotted by the refs. Play continues. Unfortunately for Australia, they get the side out. You can see she just kicked the line up as she went through. The referee didn't spot it, so it doesn't get called back. The lines judge will make the signal and then put the flag down if it's not seen straight away. Nice little chip shot from Lima. It's a really good serve, pushing Clancy deep. But she's still able to swing on the ball from a couple of metres off the net without any bother. Makes a minor adjustment, puts the ball away. Very good disguise on that shot by Fernanda. It looked like she was going to chip this one just in front. Manages to put it the other side of Bawden. Good dig from Bawden. Good high hands D from Fernanda. Oh, another good play, and it goes straight over this time. Can Bawden put it away? Yes, she can. That's a big point for Australia. They're back to within 2 again. They're not allowing Brazil to run away with this one. Great hustle, all 4 players with some good defense. It was Bawden who had the final touch. Nice play. Wrapping that one down the middle. Clancy must have thought it was going along, or thought Bawden might want to play it. Good covering by Clancy. And that one off the block. Side out achieved. Australia need to start thinking about how they're going to get some points from serve. Otherwise, Brazil will be in a position where they can side out to take the set and force the decider. Nice play from Lima. Bawden again having a whinge at the referee. And that Lima's through the net. Both under the net. Well, the unforced error from Bawden has probably just sealed their fate as far as this set's concerned. There was loads of line to go at, or go down, more accurately. She went at it and missed it. Another point for Lima. She tries to get the crowd on side. Certainly no worries about the Brazilian fans being on side. Well, Brazil have served well enough throughout this match to stop Australia from being able to utilise that particular part of their game. Clancy going over on 2. Got to make it count here, though. Brazil siding out to bring up set point, which they've done off the block and out. Very solid block out from Lima. First set point is saved. But not the second one. Brazil take the second set, 21-16. That means we're heading into a decider. The first to 15 is through to the semis. This is how it was done. Decent serve, but really well passed by Fernanda. And then she just belts it cross court. Nobody fronting up to her and taking the power away. Statistics tell their own tale. Brazil with an ace and 1 block. And here are the highlights. So this is it, the big one. This is what it comes down to. 1 set to decide who will be going through to the semi-finals. It's a race to 15. Teams change ends, multiples of 5 points. There's no technical timeout. Still got to win by 2 clear, though. Great start for Brazil. Lima comes up with the touched ace. That's a wonderful serve. Although it goes long, it touched the block of Brazil, so Australia have the point. Another good swing from Lima. She knows what this means to her and her teammate. Best ever finish for her was a 17th in the last 2 World Championships. Fernanda has never played in the World Championships before now. Great. Awesome. World-class beach volleyball from Brazil. What a spectacular pickup from Lima. Not only to keep it in play, but to put it in a spot where Fernanda could have that swing. I think they enjoyed that. It's interesting watching Clancy when Bawden's been pushed deep and then played the ball. Clancy more often than not has hit it cross court. Lima deciding to hold her ground this time. Bawden with the serve. Oh, it was unlucky. Made a really good touch. It was too far away from Clancy in the end. Too far away from Bawden, but she almost kept it in play.
Every time she's but every time she's blocking, they're landing on her feet, so she can't actually move. They're coming underneath the net, so they're hitting.
That's no interference. There's no interference. Let's go.
He's just whinging. Clancy hasn't been watching, but Bawden again saying that she was impeded. Both players are landing under the net. It doesn't matter who lands on who, unless one comes through the net, then play will continue. Australia have the side out. Belter from Clancy. We're all square. Well, it was a tame serve. Lima was able to pass it without any problem, but she couldn't find the sand inside out. Clancy punishes her for it. Oh, it's another one that teases the block and gives Brazil the point. Bawden keeping her eye on it, but couldn't bring it back. Good adjustment from Lima. Another chance for Australia. Well taken by Clancy. Well, both teams are playing great. As to who's going to win it, well, it's anybody's guess at the moment.
Daarom ziet u wel eens wat gekke ballen in die, nou, het schijnt de tweede.
Lima again coming up with the goods to push Brazil in front by a point. Nicely done by Fernanda, and it's Lima again. with some magical skills in defense, not only keeping it off the sand, but understanding she needs to put this in a spot where Brazil can attack. And Fernanda able to do that. No touching the block. This time it doesn't quite work for Brazil. Australia have the ball back, but they are a point behind. Trying to recreate the last point, not quite so successfully. Oh, how on earth did Lima get over the top of Bawden? She's the shortest player on court. It was tight to the net, but still she managed to find a way to get past the Australian block. Really good play. A reminder for Brazil about the fact they need to serve tougher to stop Clancy coming over onto good look of in fact it was both the Olympic medalists sat together. Carrie Potos has made it already from over in Korea at the Uni Games, and she'll be delighted to see that ace from Bawden. Brilliant swing from Bawden. Australia have the lead still. And it's another one you get, it's going to go to the wire, this one, isn't it? That's a marvellous swing from Bawden. Cross-court spike delivered by Brazil. Lima with the serve. Well, that was a shame for Brazil. Lima had done really well to get something on it, put it back in play, but it popped up on a plate for Clancy just to roll it straight back into the open court. There was nothing at all that either of the players could do about that one. Oh, good pick-up. That was a shame. That one rolling up Bawden's arm. And again, we reach a point in the game. It's 10-all. And still, we're unsure as to which way this one's going to go. Almost came over. Did it catch the block? Yes, it did. Fernanda knew it. Or was she saying she didn't touch it?
I saw the touch, I'm sorry. I saw the touch. Wait.
No, the referee saw it, he saw it.
Wait, go away. Go away, sorry.
The referees are going to have a conflab.
My mistake.
Well, it is difficult what he's seen because the hands come together from Fernanda as the way that they did, and you saw the sand splashing off of her hands as it went past. It would have probably looked indeed like there was a touch, but that's really, really good play from the officials, acknowledging the fact it wasn't a touch. The right decision's been made. Brazil have the point. They're serving. Australia have the side out. We're back on level terms again. Bawden couldn't do it, Clancy could. Good swing from Fernanda. Couldn't quite shut down the cross-court angle. It's definitely Brazil with a bit of momentum. They could get even better here. Oh, that's magnificent. How did Clancy keep that one out of the net? And managed to play the ball without touching the net herself. But not only that, putting it in a position where Bawden could do that. Unbelievable. Whoa, indeed. It is advantage Brazil, though. They're siding out for the lead each time, which, if it continues like this, they'd be siding out for a match point. Or it would certainly give them match point. They would have to win it from serve, though, as things currently stand. Bawden makes a good dig. Can she finish it off? Oh, yes, she can. The roll over the block. And now Australia have the lead. Well, Kerry Potthast and Nat Cook, they can't quite believe it. They'll be as excited as everyone else. They're just regular fans now. They've had their moment. They have their Olympic gold medal from Sydney. They were successful on the World Tour, and they will be delighted with the way that Bawden and Clancy are playing at the moment. Timeout called by Brazil. And what an inspiration as well for Bawden and Clancy to know that Nat Cook and Kerry Potthast have come all the way over from Australia to support them. There's some of the action and reaction from the super slow-mo. Once more into the breach for these two teams. Clancy to serve. Brazil need to side out. Oh, it's a massive net touch from Bawden. Everyone was watching Clancy, me included, as she went after the ball. Fortunately, the second referee doing exactly what he's there for, and that is to watch the net. But it's not going to come back, and Australia have set up a match point. It'll be Bawden to serve. Clancy's going to stay in at the net to block. Deep floater to come. Oh, dear. Well, I'll tell you what, if that hit the top of the net, it could have been an ace. It could have been all over. Fernanda knew that. That's why she's smiling. So, first to get two clear will take it. Chase is on for Fernanda. Can she get there? Oh, she can, but she can't direct it back to Lima. Match point number 2 now for Australia. It was a really good effort from Fernanda. She was desperately trying to send it back towards her partner, but it wasn't to be. Clancy going with the jumper. Oh, brilliantly played from Lima. Under pressure from the serve, full stretch to bring it back into play. But still manages to get the side out. Up early, Fernanda puts it in the good position for her, and the pokey to the line is good enough. And a second match point saved by Brazil. But they, at the moment, need to engineer something from serve if they're going to turn things in their favour. They might do here. Somehow Clancy manages to get under that one, and it hits the baseline. Brazil aren't happy with this call, and the referee is actually going to come and have a look, and why not? This is a big point. It's a big point. The lines judge going to tell the ref exactly where the mark is. That's the ball mark. But did it hit the baseline as it went past? We get to see it again in slow-mo. What do we think? Wow. It is outside, isn't it? It is outside. It is the right call. And a yellow card time delay for Australia. They won't be happy with it. But that's why Anton Pevic went over to have a look, to see what the second official also had to say, and from the replay we can see it was out. So Brazil have engineered a match point. And now Australia, under pressure, needs side out. And they've got it. Wow, what a game. Bawden keeps her cool to find the line. Oh, Clancy thought it was out, but it's landed in. She didn't back herself to play it. Onto the line. Match point now, number 2 for Brazil. Bawden under pressure. Clancy somehow keeps it off the sand. Fernanda! They've done it! Brazil have turned it around. They saved 2 match points, and they are going through to the semi-finals. It is Samba time here at The Hague. Wow, what a game we are witnessed. And it just seems to keep getting better and better here with each game. What drama, what excitement, what world-class beach volleyball. Well, congratulations to Brazil. They fought hard, they got the result. Commiserations to Australia, who played their part in what was a spectacular match here. Lima thanking the crowd. No doubt thanking her partner as well. That was just magnificent. This is how it was done. Bawden under pressure. Clancy pushing it tight to the net, but that was a magnificent pick back up by Clancy. However, she couldn't put it away. Fernanda could. And it's that moment in sport where all the hard work pays off and the realization comes in that you have won, the emotions can come. And the realization for Australia that it's the end of the road for them. Well, here are the stats. It was a cracking match. And here are the highlights. So this is how things look. It's Brazil versus Germany for a place in the final. Lima and Fernanda against Holtwig and Semler. That will be happening tomorrow. Right now, though, we can go down to centre court to join Tim Simmons, who's with our winners.
Congratulations on your win. You've won 13 straight matches here in The Hague. And, of course, you're going into the semifinals. You're going to play the German team that you beat for the title.
Yeah, we play against this German team. We know a lot. The team, Tayana knows better because she played a lot of times against them. But no matter them, we worry about our job and what we're going to do.
Very good match against an excellent Australia team. What was the key?
I think the key was believe every point, every time, because even the bad moments, we stay together. We say to each other, let's go, believe we win. That was the key.
You're playing in your second World Championship. The last time you finished 17th. How do you feel about going to the medal rounds?
I feel so happy because the city is my groups, my luck city. Thank everybody. Tomorrow and more match.
Again, for you, this is your first World Championship. You're pretty special.
Yeah, very. I'm so glad to be here. Every game for me, it's like a party.
And of course, you celebrated your 30th birthday this week.
Yeah, but tomorrow I have another game. I have to concentrate.
Thank you very much and good luck.
Well played, Brazil. Worthy winners. They're through to the semis. That concludes our coverage from this particular game. There's still one more game to come. We do hope you can join us for that. But for now, though, from all of us here, it's time to say goodbye.
Here is the team of the United States.